Welcome back to another video of Behind the Poem with me, Edika Parl, where we're reviewing poems or getting into details about the poems from my book, How We Love and How We Grieve, Poems of You and Me. And if you still haven't gotten a copy as yet, please do invest in your library. Now, we're at the third poem in the book, and it's called What We Hope For. What we hope for. Little by little, you became my center. To the depths of my heart, you entered. Long phone calls and dorm room nights. And to your friend that can never erase those sights, I still smile about those hallway lights. I love to think of black and white. Oh, DC Cole. Remember, that's where we started our roles, where I hoped you and me could last forever. We ate cheap meals and exchanged bracelets as a way to express we cared. You became my favorite place, the person I had always hoped for. I was happy with you, for you were my person. Sorry, this one actually bring back some lovely memories. But little by little, you became my center. Honestly, I love that girl deeply. I love her deeply, and yeah. Initially, when we started talking, we actually had long phone calls. We used to be on the phone for hours. And she was still in university. OD Seco. Seco was the name of her dorm when she was in the university, and their calls were actually black and white. And I actually spent a lot of time over her dorm. And that's where we actually had our first sexual experience together. And in one of those moments, one of her friends, like the initial friend that I made reference to in the first poem, that friend was the actual person who walked in on us, because this person had actually walked in on us. The person came to borrow something from her, but my ex-girlfriend's dorm room was open and she was knocking on the door, and my ex-girlfriend wasn't answering, and she was like, I know you're in there. You left the key in the door. And then she walked in, and my girlfriend was so astonished, and I could not do anything but smile, because what was I going to do? And I actually felt proud in that moment, though it probably should have been embarrassing. I felt proud. I felt good. Yeah. But my ex-girlfriend, she did feel a way about that moment, but we still spoke to each other for years after that. And she actually had bought me a bracelet back then, and I had bought her one in return. She had actually engraved our initials together. I think I still have that bracelet somewhere at home in Jamaica, but after my mother died in 2021, I stole that bracelet away from her. We were still living in the same apartment, and I had brought it with me to Japan when I moved over after she. But when we were living together, I knew she had the bracelet, because many times I gave it back. And I stole it back, and I said when I went to Jamaica, I would bury the bracelet beside my mother. But I actually didn't doing that, but I should. I still should. But yeah. And yeah, honestly, I really did like my relationship, love my relationship with her. But yeah, what we hope for. But it didn't work out in the end, but it helped to inspire this book. So please remember to get a copy of this book and enjoy some of the poems, and actually start smiling about what you know about these poems. Yeah, these little insights from behind the poem. They do bring back memories. So yeah, and remember to look out for our next video coming soon, which will be, I'm gonna end up not remembering which number poem I am. I'm gonna have to number them going forward. But yeah, the next poem should be The Seduction It Brings, so look out for that one. The Seduction It Brings. Thanks again for watching.